Hey everybody, Kiara here bringing you another Super Mario Odyssey tutorial. In this video, I'll walk you through every power moon in the Wooded Kingdom so you can aim for 100% completion. Before we get started, it will help the channel a lot if you were to smash that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Without further ado, let's get into the video. You'll get this one by defeating a big piranha plant as you beat your first quest in the Wooded Kingdom. Either throw a rock at the plant or a Cappy to distract him, and then you can jump on it and defeat it. You receive this multi-moon for defeating the brutal boss of Wooded Kingdom. You will get this moon by making your way toward this kingdom's second boss. You get this multi-moon by taking out the second boss in this kingdom. To easily defeat it, make sure you look at the small gaps in the shadows of the blocks it lays down. Position yourself in the center and then extend your legs as the uproot you've captured. Once you destroy its defenses, stand under the center of the boss and extend your legs to unlock it. Do this 3 times to gain this multi-moon. If you go to the area above the Goombas near the forest charging station warp point, you'll find a huge rock wall and a sherm. Capture it and shoot the top left of the rock wall to reveal this moon. Make sure you make yourself a pathway by shooting down the rocks. Head to the Iron Mountain Path, Station 8 warp point and jump over the metal fence to reach the area with the gray blocks and an uproot. Capture and destroy the blocks to reveal a path. Enter the pipe, and at the end of the 8-bit area will be your moon. In the woods near the Odyssey, you'll see a rabbit. Near the rabbit is a glowing rock. Hit it with Cappy a few times to reveal this moon. You'll find this cute rabbit in the starting area. Chase it around and hit it with Cappy to stop it and grab its power moon. Around the corner, you'll see a few charging stations for the robots. On the right, ground pound the glowing station and receive a moon. To the east of the charging area near the Odyssey is an elevated forest filled with tall trees and uproot enemies. Then you must capture an uproot and make your way to the tree at the southeast area of the forest. Hop up the small platforms and you'll find a nut up there to crack for the moon. Head to the small plateau to the east of the Odyssey where there is a running river and some uproot enemies. Capture one and follow the source of the water. You'll reach an area with a hammer bro at the end of the flow of water. Above it is a metal platform you can reach if you extend to your max height with the uproot. Break the nut to receive your power moon. Warp over to the summit path area and drop below to where the Sherm tank is. Around the corner to the southeast, you'll find a pathway you can take. From there, move across the various ledges until you find a door. Inside, you'll find a handful of bars you can swing from. Keep moving across those until you reach the area with the nut and your power moon. Just southwest of the lake, near the Iron Path entrance warp point, is an area with 2 uproots. Capture one and walk around the narrow walkway so you loop around the corner of the structure. Right past the area with the crumbling rocks will a nut be hiding this power moon. After encountering the uproot's enemy for the first time, you'll be led into a short maze through a handful of movable platforms and gray blocks. Instead of following the path to the left to exit, keep heading up and to the right. In the area where you defeated the big piranha plant to unlock the P-switch to Sky Garden, there is a gap in the fence to the right. If you drop down and capture an uproot there, you can follow the path around to a nut that has the power moon. After activating the P-switch that opens up after beating the large piranha plant, you'll be led across a path made of flowers. From there, you'll reach a tower via a crumbling path. On top, you'll find another P-switch that helps you move forward and a nut containing this moon. Warp to Iron Mountain Path Station 8 and jump over the railing next to the flag. Land on the platform ahead of you and fall off on the far side of the platform and turn around to find the nut. Jump and break it for this power moon. After warping to Iron Road entrance, head forward to the entrance that's directly behind the rising platform in front of you. Past that entrance is a room with a scarecrow in front. Toss Cappy at it to enter a room behind it with a fire bro. You'll have to defeat it without Cappy to get the power moon. Warp over to the observation deck and capture the glide-on up there to reach this platform to the far east where Captain Toad is hanging out with a power moon. Adjacent to the forest charging station warp point is an area with a handful of Goombas. Capture one and use the platform in the center in the area to stock them all up. Once you've gotten them all, head over to the female Goomba and grab this moon. You may have noticed some breakable rocks in the starting area near the Odyssey. To break it and get the moon inside, head over to the Forest Charging Station warp area. Head to the adjacent area that has the Sherm tank. From there, you can drop off the side of the area you are in to make your way back to the starting area. Get your Sherm there, shoot the bricks, and get your moon. Buy this one from the Crazy Cap shop near the Odyssey for 100 coins. In the tower that contains the P-switches and the growing flower path that leads up to the Sky Garden is this power moon. After hitting the second P-switch, there will be a small alcove before the top of the tower with a nut containing this moon. In the tower leading to Sky Garden at the very top, you'll notice a shadow in the center of the circular part of the platform. Stretch your legs as an uproot enemy, and you'll be able to reach this moon. If you warp to the observation deck, you can capture the glide-on up there and float directly to the warp pipe. Simply run off the east end of the platform and float down. Turn around so you're facing the structure you fell from, and you'll see the pipe below. Enter it and the moon will be inside a nut. After defeating the boss at the secret flower field, you can head back there to grab a moon. Simply use your spinning Cappy throw move to make these 3 circular patches of flowers bloom, and your moon will appear. Near the edge of the map and along the path in the deep woods, you'll find an unassuming rock. Throw Cappy at it and it'll start glowing. Hit it a few times and eventually a moon will pop out. For this time challenge, you'll need to throw Cappy at the scarecrow you'll find near the river. If you're facing away from the river, all you need to do is run uphill and you'll find the platform with the moon. At the top of the hill in the deep woods, you'll find a warp pipe, which leads to more warp pipes. For this one, capture the T-Rex and run up the mouth of the river. Once there, head left and you'll see some blocks you can break with the dinosaur. Once destroyed, you'll find some glowing ground you can ground pound for a moon. Near the bottom of the deep woods, you'll see some hard rocks near one of the beanstalks. Break the rocks with the T-Rex to reveal an area you can ground pound for a moon. This one might take some time, depending on how many coins you have. To get this moon, find the invisible coin coffer that hangs out just south of the warp pipe on the far wall in the deep woods. Once you've captured it, find a little plant, surrounded by coins located in the middle of the river. Begin firing coins from the coin coffer at it until it produces a moon. Use the tree next to the large plant to jump for the moon. In the deep woods, you'll find an area along the wall with a few steps that lead to a lone tree. Capture it and move it away from the wall to reveal a moon. In the deep woods, you'll find a massive tree with a warp pipe in it. You'll need to open the 3 treasure chests in a specific order to unlock the moon, or else mummy enemies will come after you. Open the middle, left, then right to get your moon. At the mouth of the river in the deep woods is a robot guarding a door under a waterfall. If you're wearing the explorer hat and explorer outfit, it'll open the door and give you access to a moon. Right next to the Iron Path halfway point, warp point, is a scarecrow that will unlock this challenge. Just swing on the bars, making sure to wall jump at the halfway point to make it to the top and grab this moon. After defeating the boss at the secret flower field, a scarecrow will appear at the forest charging station. Toss Cappy at it and make it to the top of these moving platforms to get this moon. Just north of the Iron Road entrance warp point is a lake that hides the above warp pipe. Inside the pipe is an area filled with water and enemies. It's pretty straightforward, and all you need to do to find the moon there is reach the exit. In the same area where you're hunting for Moon 39, pay attention to the platform with 3 coins. If you look up, you'll notice a gap in the ceiling. Perform a ground pound jump and then wall jump into the room above to find this hidden moon. Capture the rocket in the forest charging station area to fly to a special area with flying Goombas, tons of fog, and 5 moon shards to collect. Collect all 5 moon shards in the area and then claim your power moon. While looking for moon shards for Power Moon 41, you'll find a platform adjacent to the starting area. It has 3 coins on its far side. While flying around as a Goomba, descend from there and you'll see a nut hidden on a concrete platform right below the coins. Break it for a Power Moon. Instead of using the flowers to run up the large incline near the summit path warp point, run down the narrow path to the right of it. Behind this incline, you'll find a small area where you can wall jump to reach a higher area. From there, you'll find a door leading to this puzzle room. Dodge Goombas and hit the P switches to activate the flower path. Keep going until the end and you'll find the moon waiting for you. In the process of getting Power Moon 43, instead of dodging Goombas, capture one and begin stacking them. Once the flower path hits this tower and comes out the other end, jump up and out of your Goomba stack to grab this moon. Warp to the summit path area and use the flower to run up the path instead of going left and into the next area. Stick to the right edge and you should make your way to a platform containing the entrance to a puzzle room. From there, capture a Sherm and fight your way through each of the elevator floors to find the moon at the end. In the same area as Power Moon 45, After capturing the Sherm, but before you hit the P-switch to go down the first floor, turn around and you'll see a stone block. Shoot it to reveal this power moon. This one requires a few steps. First, warp over to the observation deck. From there, go to the robot that will hand you a seed and walk to the opposite end of the deck to reach the P-switch. Hit it, and while you're still carrying the seed, make your way to the top of the structure. From there, you'll find a pot that requires the seed you just received. Throw it in and climb the plant to the puzzle room above. From there, make your way to the end of the series of moving platforms to get the spoon. On your quest to get Power Moon 47, keep your eye out for the shadow in the very first red and green platform you'll come to. Extend as high as you can with the up rope to grab the moon above your head. This next moon involves jumping into a painting in a different kingdom to find the secret path to the Wooded Kingdom. I can't really explain for sure which painting you need to jump into, but I can tell you that it's either going to be the Metro Kingdom or the Luncheon Kingdom. So you'll have to try both of those kingdoms to see which one works. On the tree south of the Odyssey, you'll find hint art. Warp to the Sand Kingdom and make your way to the Koopa who wants you to walk in a circle. From there, you'll need to walk all the way to the northeastern edge of the Sand Kingdom, where you'll find two scrubs that the hint art refers to. Ground pound there for your Power Moon. Warp to the Secret Flower Field and veer left as you walk away from the flag and out into the open area. Climb the nearby gold pipe. Follow the wall up and over the entrance to the Secret Flower Field and climb down another gold pipe. Jump from the crumbling platforms, swing around the bars, grab the key, hit the P-switch, and follow the flower row to your Power Moon. Warp to the summit path and head west, hopping down. Talk to Toad near the stream and he'll say he wants to hear Sky High Coins Aplenty. Play track 76, Above the Clouds, to get your Power Moon. Talk to the Koopa that wants to race. You must win first place to receive this moon. Warp to summit path and head up the ramp. Turn right, hit the P-switch, and follow the patrons to the top of the structure. At the top, you'll find Princess Peach and a Power Moon. This Power Moon is high up in the cave that the Sphinx originally guarded. Pass through the cave, take over an uproot, and return for your Power Moon. Or you can do what I did and jump dive for it. Warp to the observation deck and use Cappy on the Glidon. Look down at the trees in the southwest for a wooden box. Glide there and smash it for this Power Moon. Warp to the observation deck and use Cappy on the Glidon. Look west for a seed perched atop of a ledge. Glide down and smash it for this Power Moon. Warp to Iron Road entrance and make your way south. Use Cappy on an uproot and jump on top of 3 gray blocks before the maze. Break the seed above them for a Power Moon. Warp to Iron Road entrance and make your way south. Use Cappy on an uproot and go to the room where you planted a seed to grow a beanstalk. Break the nut above the door for this Power Moon. Warp to the observation deck and use Cappy on the Glidon. Look down and northwest to see this Power Moon. Glide down to get it. Warp to Iron Mountain Path, Station 8, and capture an uproot. Walk up the ramp, turn right, past the P-switch, and turn right into the corner before the railing. Stretch to bash the invisible blocks in the corner, jump on them, and stretch again for this Power Moon. This next Power Moon involves you looking for a bird flying around the wooded kingdom that is glowing rainbow colored. This might take some patience and time to get, but I'm sure you'll be able to figure out the perfect area to stand, where you'll then have to interact with the bird and claim your Power Moon. Walk to Sky Garden Tower and walk up the stairs. In the arena at the top, you'll find a new enemy. To defeat it, capture Goombas and jump onto its big purple center twice. It'll die and give you a Power Moon. Walk to Iron Road entrance and head north to find a Luncheon Kingdom Fork character who says, "I need fire to cook with." You'll need to light it, and for that, you'll need a fire bro. Make your way back to the area around the Odyssey and navigate to the area on top of the waterfall. Follow the river until you find the fire bro. Use Cappy to capture it, and then make your way back to the Luncheon Kingdom dude. Shoot a fireball at the wood to get this Power Moon. Warp to Iron Mountain Path Station 8 and hop over the railing to the west. Throw Cappy on the scarecrow and make your way across the platforms that appear. Warp to Iron Road entrance and make your way to the maze. Inside, there are 5 Power Moon shards to collect. Collect all 5 shards and your power moon will appear. Warp to the Odyssey and climb up the wall that encompasses this area. You'll see a treble clef as you walk on top of the wall. Roll down the wall, collecting each of the notes along the way to get this power moon. Warp to Iron Mountain Path Station 8 and jump down over the railing to the northwest. Go past the Scarecrow, drop down again and capture an uproot. Stretch up to the nearby ledge and once more to another ledge. Hit the treble clef and collect the musical note for this power moon. Talk to the Koopa that wants to race again to compete in the Master Cup. Again, you'll have to win first place for this power moon. Warp to Iron Road entrance and capture an uproot. Go through the maze, trigger the P-switch, and follow the flower path. Walk along the crumbling platforms and speak to the monitor to get your power moon. Warp to Secret Flower Field entrance and enter what looks like the top of a gray chimney. Although the platforms you'll need to run to are invisible, there's plenty of purple goo to tell you exactly where they are. Use Cappy to take out the piranha plants and stick to the paths where the goo is. There are 2 power moons to capture here. For Power Moon 71, make your way across the invisible platforms to the far end of the room and kill the 3 big piranha plants. For Power Moon 72, make your way to the rotating platforms in the center of the room and search the walls for a small hole. In the area where you'll find a ton of Goombas, including the girl Goomba, enter the gray pipe in the middle of the area. For Power Moon 73, you'll have to guide this sheep to the finish area. Throw Cappy at it, or just chase it around to guide it to where it needs to go. If it falls at the edge, it will respawn back at the beginning, so you'll have to try again. For Power Moon 74, hop down off the side of the platform where you put the first sheep, and enter the warp pipe. There will be another sheep for you to guide. Hit the P-switch and you'll see that you could get the sheep all the way to the edge of the metal platform before hitting it again to get to the circle area. Warp to Iron Road entrance and enter what looks to be the top of a gray chimney near vertically moving columns. There are 2 power moons to capture here. For Power Moon 75, run past all of the bullet bills to the far end of the area. Collect the key and a power moon will spawn back where you started. For Power Moon 76, after you collect the key, drop down off the side of the upper level. you'll land on a lower platform with another gigantic bonsai bill. Capture it with Cappy and speed your way back to the beginning of the level. While still controlling the bonsai bill, smash the brown bricks inside of the blue wall, and you'll find the power moon behind it. That will be all the power moons in the Wooded Kingdom. I hope this tutorial video helped you. If it did, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel for more Nintendo content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in a future video.